Will you let me?
Last week we got to know Lazarus. This week we'll focus on the rich man in St. Luke's parable. Pope Francis has quite a bit to say about this nameless man, and not much of it is positive. As described by Pope Francis, the rich man has it all, but he is actually sicker than Lazarus. He is afflicted with worldliness, which has numbed his soul and left him blind to the needs of others. In the rich man, the Holy Father says, we catch a dramatic glimpse of the corruption of sin, which progresses in 3 successive stages: love of money, vanity, and pride. Let's take a look at what our Holy Father says about these vices. Instead of being an instrument at our service for doing good and showing solidarity to others, money can chain us to a selfish logic that leaves no room for love and hinders peace. The parable then shows that the rich man's greed makes him vain. His personality finds expression in appearances, but his appearance marks an interior emptiness. The lowest rung of the rich man's moral collapse, the Pope writes, is pride. The rich man dresses like a king and acts like a god, forgetting that he is merely mortal. For those corrupted by the love of riches, nothing exists beyond their own ego. Those around them do not come into their line of sight. The result of attachment to money is a sort of blindness to the needs of others. Our Holy Father points out that the rich man is not condemned because he is rich, but because he fails to show Lazarus compassion. He chooses not to see the poor man. Even if money is not our thing, there are many ways we can become so preoccupied with ourselves and our own concerns that we're blind to the needs of others. We can be covetous of our image, our reputation, our popularity, our ranking or power in the workplace, our physical prowess, and even our free time. Whenever we get caught up in comparing ourselves to others or labeling them, it becomes impossible to welcome them as a gift. This week, let's open our hearts, broaden our comfort zone, and get out there in the field hospital that is our present world to do something for someone in need. And like last week, let's make the prayer of Pope Francis our own. Let us ask the Lord for the grace to always see the Lazarus who knocks at our heart, and for the grace to go outside of ourselves with generosity, with an attitude of mercy, so that God's mercy can enter our heart.